And we're live.
That's a way to
I
start.
like this week has been this week is the last 2 weeks have been a roller coaster of emotion for your boy. And of course, if you're here, welcome to the Island of Relevancy. It is me, T, a world champion. Yes, yes, world champion. We got Frank, who is not a world champion. He's a
Not in
much
basketball.
better looking guy than me, but I
I'll
can at
give you.
least say I'm a world champion.
I'll give you. I'll give you the props. I'll give you the props. That was a hell of a series, and I don't follow
it,
basketball. That was a hell of a series.
it was, and I was stressed
I
quite a
bet.
bit, as if I was suiting up. Um, but I did watch some wrestling, and if anybody won the last 2 weeks, not just the Knicks, but Danhausen.
Oh my god.
Danhausen is he has won it all. Like the greatest him leaving AEW, because a lot of people thought that he should not have left AEW because I mean he wasn't wrestling on AEW. He's not really wrestling on WWE television that much either, but
No.
he doesn't have to. He's just making money. He is printing money, every human money, every
Human.
time he decides to just open his mouth or have a segment, and he was everywhere the last 2 weeks.
No, it's funny. I'm just pulling up trying to. WWE just filed a trademark for human monies. Right? They filed two trademarks for human monies. So as I'm googling, right, I'm typing in the search bar. WWE files trademark for human, and you know what the results are? Not monies, human trafficking, human rights, human
Oh my
trafficking case,
god.
human skin, human resources. Not what I'm looking for right now from the WWE.
Oh my god.
It's the
That's
worst. But
insane.
so they did file trademark. They filed two trademarks for human monies, for like T-shirts for and then also for posters and like programs and stickers and general merchandise. So they're obviously very all in on this guy. Um,
Oh, for sure.
and I love every segment he says. The three best backstage segments right now are Danhausen, Johnny Gargano, and Sami Zayn hates water bottles. Those are the three best. And obviously, for you, anything Jackie Redmond's in because NHL playoffs are over.
I love her.
Mm,
But I mean, once again, lightning in the bottle. Like you couldn't have written this
yeah,
up, especially with how crazy New York is. They're estimating 5 million people
that's
going into this
insane.
parade tomorrow. Which
That's
I've said this my entire life. Like if the Knicks win, I'll be at the parade. I'll be at the parade.
how
I
close were
don't
you?
like people enough. No, no, I thought about it. I
Mhm.
was pretty close. I had to go out of town. If I didn't have to go out of town last week, because my kids trip every time I leave. Like
Yeah.
it's kind of a residual of the military being deployed. Like when I
Mhm.
leave, they're like, "Man, is he coming back?"
Yeah.
And it's real for them. Like this ain't you know some kid stuff. So if I leave, especially if I'm not taking them to the city like now
Not for
because it's
this.
crazy.
Uh huh.
It's
So
insane.
I went to two parades here. I went to the 2008 Phillies parade, and I went to the first Eagles Super Bowl parade. Not the second one, the first one, the really good one. I mean, the
Yeah,
second
Nick
one was good
Foles.
too, but Nick Foles was, you know, and it was crazy. And I think they only had like 2 to 3 million people. And to talk about 5 million people, and I don't know what the route, I assume the route ends at Madison Square Garden and then they'll do a big
No,
thing inside. No.
no. Nah, the Canyon of Heroes is like I don't know where it ends. I think it ends closer to like Wall Street, maybe. I don't know. It's
Okay.
definitely not Madison Square Garden.
Okay.
Like I don't even think it gets close to Madison Square Garden.
Okay. But even still, that's an insane amount of people. I can't imagine. I'll watch it on. I'll watch highlights on TV.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Like if it, you have to show up there about 5, 6 in the morning just to
Yep.
kind of get a solid spot, and that's not even a great spot. Like if
Yeah.
you want a great spot, you might as well just like sleep out there tonight. Which some people might. There are much more diehard Knicks fans than I.
Oh, I
But it
same thing with the Eagles. I didn't sleep out anywhere because I took the public transportation down, and we got a decent spot only because our friend was the general manager of a bar, and he put
okay.
a section all for us, and then we went right upstairs into the parking garage, and I got some really good pictures, but I wasn't like on the street and like with them crazy. We got down there probably 3 hours before the parade part started, and it was already elbow to elbow people.
Oh yeah, 3 hours in New York. You on the outside looking in. Like
Yep.
it's
Yep. Man, if you got any business in New York City tomorrow, I suggest you don't go in to New York City tomorrow, right?
No, because they blocked they've blocked like a lot of that out. My mom works. I'm pretty sure she's going to work from home tomorrow. But I mean, she don't work that far downtown. But still, it's gonna be a madhouse. It's gonna be insane. Why do I sound like this? Do I? Okay. I just want to make sure my speaker wasn't going off. There we go. I mean, that sounds a little better in my headphones, at least. But yeah, like, what a time to be alive. I wish I could say the same about the WWE product. It's been pretty damn mid. Like,
it really has been. Let's say 6, 7, but it really has been. It's not been the greatest, but it's not been the worst.
No, exactly. Like it's not terrible. Like it's not so bad that I turned it off, but it's just like it's white noise to me right now. Like it's just like the old Sally Struthers infomercials in the middle of the night. Like that's what it feels like watching it because I don't feel invested in too many of the stories. Now there's some interesting stuff happening. There was some things that really piqued my interest Monday night. But of course we got to start with Friday and this King of the Ring stuff. What exactly are we doing?
First of all, they are definitely watching us.
Yes.
Okay. They are definitely watching us. And I know you weren't. I posted something in the chat, but I knew you were kind of not really paying attention to anything wrestling because you had all your basketball stuff going on. Not to mention the fact that, as I said to you right before we started, I played 2 hockey games last Saturday, not the Sat. Mm-hmm. 2 hockey games that Saturday, 2 Sunday morning, one at 7:30, one at 10 a.m. Then I played a game Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and Thursday night. By the time Friday rolled around, SmackDown was a blur.
Yeah, SmackDown came. This one didn't come on early, did it?
Yes.
No, did it?
The one that I played, the hockey came on early. The one that talking about came on. We finally got back to normal human
normal time. I think they were in Providence. I think this is the one that was in Providence.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
I mean,
so SmackDown opens. The American Nightmare shows up. He runs into Jey, and that scares me. This scares me because now we know what's going to happen for SummerSlam, and I don't like it. And I love Jey. Like I'm not a Jey hater. I'm not the internet melting down. But this ain't okay. Like I guess I'll get over it. I don't think that this is as box office as they think it is. Because I feel like Jay's gonna win. Like
yes, maybe. Like here's what I would love to see happen. I would love. It's going to come down to what are the final 2? What are the final 4? It's the final. It's Oba, and then this week is the.
Yeah, this Friday is Javon versus Jey.
Okay, there's no way Javon's winning, unfortunately.
No way, absolutely no way.
Javon winning to this far was kind of a bonus.
Yes, great promo by Javon. Like great promo. He said he's going to yeet Jey Jey Uso right out of the
Um,
tournament.
so we're going to come down to Oba versus Jey for the crown,
Yes.
and exactly what you think is going to happen is going to happen.
Well,
Going to be
we'll
Oba.
get there.
Okay,
We'll,
I will hold off.
because on
I will hold.
Monday night something happened that led me to believe that we're about to get some shenanigans that could lead to something really interesting after SummerSlam.
Okay,
Because I think SummerSlam's already locked in on who's going to fight who, and we'll get there. Because
I think it's.
Monday push some
Go ahead.
stories.
Yep.
But Friday. So apparently Rhea's injured. Did
Yeah,
not
she hurt her knee,
did
and
not
so
know that.
she's no longer on the Clash of Champions poster. Like they took her face off supposedly now and put Tiffany on. But none of the people that are on that poster don't they all don't have matches yet. So like it could just be,
Yeah.
from what I read, and again, I have not looked at any like wrestling stories over the last like week or two because I've been a little bit busy at work, and plus I feel like I'm just not getting the right information from most of this stuff anymore anyway. And it's all like AI stories or people reporting, like people just put stuff out there that they want to happen, and it's like CM Punk is bridging is back to making friends with AEW and hates WWE, and CM Punk is doing steroids, and like it just
he was released.
I don't want to.
He's gone.
Yeah,
Like what are we talking about?
He's mad. Whatever. So
Yeah.
all I saw was that Rhea hurt her knee, and they're not sure the severity of it. She hurt her knee during the Jade match.
Yeah. So yeah, I saw that or I heard that, and okay. Like Rhea hasn't done much with the title anyway. They've been like circling her and Charlotte Flair to put them in a match later on. It's just been weird, that whole storyline, like Alexa, Charlotte, and Rhea. I mean, if that led to a triple threat, that would be pretty dope. But
Sure.
it just didn't seem to be leading to that. Like it seemed to kind of be just kind of floundering or just wading the water till it could get to where it wants to go. And I don't know exactly where it wants to go. But there was a backstage segment where I just see here that Chelsea Green showed up in her USA, her Wonder Woman outfit to save Tiffany Stratton. I don't remember that too much. I do remember, like, I guess they got in Tiffany's face and she showed up. And the way Tiffany's treating Chelsea just makes me absolutely hate Tiffany Stratton. And I think that's the point. Like, to kind of just be shrugging her off.
Again, it's the same thing that Randy Orton did with Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle chased after Randy, and Randy just kind of, whatever, we're partners of convenience right now. The kind of same way Charlotte and Alexa started off, but Charlotte and Alexa actually had chemistry and it was working. It's not that Chelsea's doing anything wrong. It's just that Tiffany sometimes feels like she's stiff as a board as a human.
Well, Tiffany ain't Randy Orton. Like, the difference between Tiffany, like,
same situation.
Yeah, Chelsea is more because every time she shows up on screen, everybody cheers.
Absolutely.
Like, when Tiffany shows up on screen, depending on when, like, if she does a run in, everybody cheers because, it's great. Tiffany's doing a run in. But yeah, this is just odd. And I don't think it's working the way they think it's working. But I mean, at the end of the day, I think it'll get us to a place. Maybe they'll be tag team champs. I don't like Tiffany's the US champ. I don't understand what's happening right now. Like I just don't understand. And I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Somebody needs to change their name.
Oh my gosh. I mean, the reports, you might be not watching the show anymore because he might not be on WWE TV anymore from the reports. Then we get our women's fatal four way Queen of the Ring match, which had the internet in a frenzy, in a tizzy. Now, there was a wardrobe malfunction, and not the type that I like. Like it ain't the it ain't the it ain't the wardrobe malfunctions that I like to see. Cause I once again, like I said, SmackDown seems to be, or actually all WWE TV seems to be more white noise. So I didn't even see it. I didn't even catch it when it happened live. I caught it when the internet melted down at the end because I don't know if you keep hearing my wife is coming in with groceries in my front door, and it keeps binging and it's loud. But
No, I can't hear
anyways,
that, but
well,
that sounds
that's
fun.
great. That's the AI noise cancellation shutting it down.
Hell yeah.
But I mean, just weird. I didn't see Charlotte winning this match. Did you see
Neither did
Charlotte
I,
winning this
honestly.
match? Like,
Uh, Yeah, so I kind of thought Lyra was going to win.
oh, I knew Lyra was not. If there's one human in this match, there's always one person these fatal four ways you just know doesn't have a chance to win. And that
Mm,
person was definitely Lyra from just the names in this match. You got Jade, you got Soul, you got Lyra, and Charlotte. And I didn't think Soul was going to win because she
no,
has a championship. Like, I don't think they want to have a champion be the queen or
no,
king of the ring. But other than Dom, I thought Dom stood
I
somewhat of a chance.
I
We'll
did.
get there.
Yeah,
I really did. Um, but I just thought Jay was gonna go to the finals and lose to somebody in the final. I didn't think she would be. I didn't think she would run it back. But I thought that she would be the nasty, plucky heel with Beechin or yeah, Beechin. There you go. That'll be their name
good.
coming.
Watch that.
Don't.
Watch that comes up on Friday.
But I thought they would cause her to win, and she would make it to the finals, and they'll cause her to lose, which would then, set her back.
I
But
was looking at the
I mean,
wrong recap.
oh, okay, makes sense. But yeah, Charlotte gets the win. She pins or she made Sol Ruka tap, which I don't like.
No, that's an interesting choice. Is to have the champion do the tap in is a really that's a choice that you're making
It is.
there.
It is a
Like
choice because I mean everybody taps to the figure eight, but
right,
you
but to
should
have
not.
no, she shouldn't have. Um,
Yeah, in a
the
fatal four
Jade,
way.
the Jade thing, I honestly didn't notice. Again, I was half asleep Friday night from all of the running I did the week before. Um, but I was listening to a little bit of Busted Open, and Bully Ray had nothing but praise for her for continuing on that match and not just punking out and rolling under the ring and like taking time to struggle. Like she held on and then like a true veteran just powered through it, and more power to her for that. What's up, Ace? Um,
What's going on,
Pete,
Ace?
you are awful. Um,
I mean, he's not the worst wrestler
at least he
I've
didn't say
ever seen.
Travis Scott.
I mean, Travis Scott. I mean, hey, he showed that he has a great working punch. That's a,
He knows how to
a
slap an
great
ear.
working punch.
He knows how to slap an ear.
He does. He does. You know. Speaking of working punches, they're doing. Do you remember Emelina? Do you remember Emelina? Do you remember?
No,
Like you remember Emma? Do you remember Emma? The bubble. She turned into like the hot cop. Like Emma was a wrestler. She's
oh,
married to a Moss, Riddick Moss. They have a IG. They do travel blogs now. Emma,
okay, yeah, yeah,
uh, she wrestled in TNA as well. But
yeah.
like
Okay,
they did these vignettes for her. She got hurt. Like she was big. She was one of the people like that. Everybody has this claim of like starting the women's revolution, but she had this really good match with Natty that kind of like oh, women can wrestle. And it was in NXT. Like she had a big match, and this was right before I think Charlotte fought Natty for the NXT Women's Championship. But like she was a woman who looked great but could really wrestle.
Okay.
They started doing these vignettes for her. Emelina. Like she got hurt, Emma. She went away. Tennille Dashwood, that's her real name. She went
Okay.
away
Yeah, I see now.
and they started doing these vignettes where it was like Emelina's coming. And like she would always be in these like hot poses and like doing all these things, right? And this went on for I want to say like 3 or 4 months. Like it was just like every week it was like Emily, kind of like Veer Mahan, right? Veer is coming like forever.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
And then she showed up on Raw, and it was like, I'm not Emelina, I'm Emma, and like that became a running joke. They're doing the same thing with Blake Monroe. Like Blake Monroe has been having all these vignettes like every week for like
Yep.
the last month and a half, and it's like
Mhm.
just she showed up that one time and then never showed up again. Um, let's just get to some wrestling. And I heard they're changing up her entrance now. She's not gonna have the mirror, which was kind of a cool entrance, but it does work more for NXT than it would for a live audience. I mean, like a big stadium or big arena. But these, I'm tired of hearing the talk. Now, granted, great to look at,
Yep.
don't- great, but I want to see wrestle. Like I want to see her beat up Tiffany Stratton. That's what I'm waiting for. Come beat up Tiffany Stratton and take take that title from Tiffany Stratton because she's doing absolutely nothing with it but doing run-ins, which of course Matt loves the run-ins. Matt loves the run from Tiffany Stratton because he
Matt
loves
would
Tiffany
love to
Stratton.
be the camera guy following her down the ring.
But yeah, like just weird. She's doing all these vignettes, and I don't think they know what to do with her. It's very easy what to do with her. Just come beat up Tiffany Stratton, like that. That's it. Then we get a cool tag team title match or a non-title match. Like, you know how they do the Champions Challenge and you have Fatal
Mhm.
Influence versus Bree and Paige. Non-title match, usually the non-champion wins so they can get a title match. WWE said, nah. Like LA Knight says, nah. We just gonna have the old people beat up the young hot upstart group.
Which again, I guess I don't know.
Because like JCJ now, if they're sowing the seeds for Fatal Influence to already break up, because I mean they've had these seeds sown in NXT for the last 2 years, right?
Right.
JC and Fallon have been at each other's necks for the last 2 years. Um, JC cost them the match. You can't call them up, have them have a hot start, and then break them up almost immediately. That's some Vince McMahon booking right there. Like that's a very Vince McMahon booking decision. Um, so I don't know why they had them have this match and then have them lose because that makes absolutely no sense.
No.
It was a
Zero.
non-title match. If it was a title match, I could understand that, right? Because you
Right.
don't want, but like it's a non-title match. So why would you have the champs in a non-title match and have them, you know, shenanigans should have prevailed and they should have lost. Then we get the segment, like
Dude. This probably the best part of the show to the whole night.
for sure, for sure, because Danhausen backstage and Kit Wilson is finally happy that he's back because they're no longer overseas. He can have as much moisturizer as he wants. And he's
Mhm.
backstage like, look what you did to my friend. And we have the bride of the Miz.
Dude, when he pulled the Miz in the camera, my jaw dropped because first ballot Hall of Fame
For sure.
forever. This man
For
should
sure.
have a job with the company in some way, shape, or form. The
He
Miz,
will. He will.
he is just whatever they need. He's right there.
Because I said is because Titus O'Neil still has a job with the company. Like if because Titus O'Neil, huge brand ambassador for the WWE, does all of these different things. I mean, he's not he hasn't been a wrestling personality for at least like 7, 8 years now. If he still has a job, the Miz for sure. Then the Miz, just like Undertaker, Undertaker still has a role within the company. He's a booker now. I don't think the Miz is going to be a booker. I think the Miz is too like I don't want to say he's too big for that, but he is too big for that. Like he's such a Hollywood personality. He's such a great personality. Like he could definitely him and Michael Cole would be go like love Corey
Yeah.
Graves, great. Like, but if he decided to retire tomorrow and start ring announcing or not ring announcing, but commentating gold, like
Yep.
that would be the
He would
closest
make a
thing we
good
get to
trainer.
Jr. And
He would make a good trainer, but I
oh,
think
for
like
sure, for sure,
what you said about the Hollywood thing is, yeah, maybe he's a little.
he's
I don't.
too
I'm
big,
not.
too
I don't
rich for
want.
that.
It's not above him, but you're not going to take John's. Now I'm not comparing him to John Cena, but you're not going to take John Cena. You're not going to put John Cena down. Now John Cena does
I mean,
show up down there and do
I'm
it.
about to say you probably like not in the WWE pantheon way, but like
And
relevancy wise, you
yeah,
could almost like he's not.
the only thing he
He,
hasn't done is break into movies.
I mean, he has. He made like 8
Well, he
Marines.
did make 6 Marines.
Yeah. he, he made a ton of Marine movies. Um, I just I mean he's such an intent like he does the hosting thing with American Gladiators. I don't know how that did. I watched maybe 1 or 2 episodes. It just didn't feel the same like as the old American Gladiators. But he does the hosting gigs. He did like anything WWE needs him
Yep,
to do. He goes out there and does. He does a bunch of make a wishes. I mean, if he'd be a trainer, I mean, he'd be a great trainer. Like he'd be a great just motivation guy, like a great guy to just, hey man, like I had it the worst. It ain't that bad. Like he'd be a great LFG guy. Like if they
sure.
keep doing LFG, I think he'll be a great guy for LFG because he had probably has some stories.
Oh,
Um,
I bet.
and speaking of stories, the greatest story we ever seen. I'm convinced of this now. Sami Zayn's gonna beat Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship. I'm convinced.
Do you think he's going to beat him before WrestleMania? Or do you think
Yes.
we're going to draw this all the way out to give him his moment in Saudi Arabia in front of his people?
No, I think he's gonna go into WrestleMania as the champion.
Okay.
Like I think I'm he is the last real good guy.
But
He is a
where,
good guy.
what, what PLE, because it's not going to be at SummerSlam,
No, no,
right?
for sure not.
What, what's the next Royal Rumble? No, because you would
I
want
mean,
him in the Royal Rumble to get a match, right? If he doesn't beat him by the Rumble, he's either winning the Rumble or he's winning the Money in the Bank. That's
well,
if
the
he
Money in the
doesn't,
Bank is this year, so he could potentially win Money in the Bank.
and he's and if Roman is still champ, there's a whole great story you can tell with him with the briefcase
Please
if
don't.
Roman's still the champ.
Keep Sammy away from the bloodline. Like
Well,
I
not that
loved it.
he's gonna go after Roman, but there's that whole subplot of interactions that you're going to get if he has the briefcase.
I don't want them to interact ever again. Like until they reunite the bloodline, don't get him around them. We've already seen enough. I've seen enough of the bloodline. Love Roman, love the Usos, love Jacob. But man, this seems familiar. Like man, this is the boy. This
Yeah.
is this is a movie that I've seen before. And of course wrestling is a bunch of recycled stories, right? Nothing's new. Like they're not telling any new stories. Yes, I'm not feeling Uzi. Not because they're retreading the exact same story. Like and it like almost beat for beat. Like with the Usos. Uh and of course now my cat's in here. I didn't close my door all the way.
Oh,
But
my dog
anyways,
here chilling.
uh but yeah, like it just we'll get more into that bloodline story uh,
Hmm.
once we get there. But the last real good guy comes down to the ring. He has a problem with Cody Rhodes. Cody comes down to the ring, and they said words to each other. And this segment just had me thinking that one, I love this Sami Zayn character. Like I love it. Like I love this for Sammy. And it just really it had me believing he's gonna be Cody.
I mean, it wouldn't it wouldn't be a shock if he does. What I hope, well, no, not what I hope, but would it be a thing if Kevin Owens showed up to help him?
Oh my God, please. Like you want to talk about a human being who would like I was excited when the Knicks won the championship. But if KO's music hits at any point in time during any interaction with Cody, I'm gonna lose my mind. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. I I think I do believe Sammy's going to get the belt. I just don't know when he's going to get the belt. Um, him having the briefcase is kind of him winning Royal Rumble might be a thing. I don't know. I'm not sure where I could see him where he would win it. But go ahead with
If he because I mean I was looking through my computer earlier trying to put together the thumbnail and all that. And I have all these
Mhm.
pictures and I saw this picture of Drew McIntyre, one of the thumbnails when Drew won the world title and I was like, man, I miss Drew. Like just another human being that I just miss.
I
Um
missed Drew.
but like Drew almost came to that point where it was just like he was almost LA Knighted. Because that's where we are right now. You want to talk about somebody who's just never going to be that guy or never even get close
Unfortunately,
to that guy.
never.
I don't think that like he might want to leave. And like the grass is not always green because he's not gonna go to AEW and just instantly become their champion because they have so many guys. He might go to MLW like Karrion Cross, become their champion, or TNA. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. He's getting paid handsomely. But I say all of that to say that Sammy, I feel like has fallen into that realm. He has to win at some point. I think
Sure.
this character is a great way to get him there because it could lead to something beautiful with Cody. Like if he beat Cody, like we could not saying we'll get a heel turn or anything like that, but it could lead to some really good stories with Cody because Cody is of course always better during the chase. Like
Right.
he's not a great champion. He's never
No.
been a great champion.
I like him much, much, much better during the chase.
Yes. And we've never got a chance to see Sammy with the title to see how he's gonna do. Now he might be terrible. He might be a terrible champion. But of course, that's all coming to booking, right? Like they've not booked any of the champions well, other than Becky. I feel like Becky's like the only
Yeah.
well booked
But they're
champion
not
of the last.
wrestling. Like
Correct.
I understand the Triple H philosophy of the main champion is the champion and that belt should be special and it shouldn't be defended all the time. I get that to a point, but at the same time, those are the wrestlers I want to see wrestling. I want to see Roman wrestling. I want to see Cody wrestling. I want to see them defend their belt. Now, do I need them to defend their belt on SmackDown and on Raw? No, not really. It would be nice, but that's not something that normally happens anyway.
Yeah, but
But
like,
they're not.
okay. During the greatest era, the Attitude Era, they were having big time matches on Monday Night Raw. They
That's
were having
true.
huge matches on SmackDown. That's what kept people watching. That's how it wasn't the pay-per-views. Like it wasn't like those helped, But like they had great storylines going on during Monday Night Raw. They had people invested. Now, of course, WCW pushed that because they were direct competition. So you had to go out there uh, and put those things on, or people would just stop
Right.
watching and you would just lose. But man, you got to get that hunger back. Like the SmackDown 6, when everybody said SmackDown's the B show, they said no, we're gonna put on the greatest damn matches you've ever seen, right? Eddie, Kurt, Brock, Big Show. Like they made Big Show just a legitimate wrestler. Like and
Yeah.
no knock on Paul White, but he wasn't the greatest wrestler in the world. But he had great matches. Rey Mysterio, like all of the Jeff Hardy, for all of my hate of him. Like he still they put on great matches. Like the SmackDown, they had competition within themselves to push each other to be better. I want to have the best show this week. And then of course they had Paul Heyman, who was booking SmackDown back then, so that helps. Um,
True.
but yeah, like yeah, you got to keep the main thing the main thing. You have to make the champions feel like, and like Cody Rhodes showing up in a suit every week, lisping all the time on the mic, like, and it's annoying. Like I don't enjoy it. Um,
That-
but I mean, here we are. Then we get one of the surprises. Jacob shows up backstage, and who's back there? Solo Sokoa. So we got Jacob and Solo. Roman sent Jacob to tell Solo to come back home to the family. Interesting wrinkle. Where do you think this leads?
I don't think Solo goes back. I think there's going to be another fracture of our OG bloodline. I think you're going to see Jey split off from them and possibly go with Solo.
Jey and Solo? Huh.
Possibly. I do see Jey splitting off from them at some point, especially with what they did on Monday night that we'll get to.
Yeah.
I, they need to do something with Solo because the MFT thing has way run its course.
Yes.
Uh,
It's over.
You need
Like
you need to
it
bring
is.
Solo back into the fold over here, and even if he's a foe to the bloodline, that's fine. But you need to bring him back to interact with them again, and get him out of his Tony Soprano look.
Uh, that's interesting. You bring that up because I'm interested to see where they go with this because Solo they had a good shot with Solo. I think they've almost ruined his character because they went away what made him great. Like they
Yep.
went away with they took away his strengths, right? But Matt did ask me a question. If I had a pin, who would be my champions, men and women, on both shows?
Good question.
If I had my way on Raw, it probably would still be Roman. Like Roman's still the guy. But on SmackDown, I'd have Finn. I'd have Finn have like I'm a big Finn Balor fan. Like I think he deserves to have a run with the title. Um, Finn and Sammy will probably put on some just incredible matches. I think Cody can go away for a little while. Like everybody needs a break. Randy's on a break. You know, what's my guy? Drew's filming a movie. He's on a break. Like let him go away for a little while. You know, absence make the heart grow fonder. As far as the women, for Raw, I probably like who is the champion? Liv?
Liv.
Yeah,
Liv is the
Liv
champ
take the
right
belt.
now.
No, I take that back. Raquel.
There you go.
What are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
Like what are we doing? Um, exactly. If Jalen ain't too small to win, neither is Finn. Like Finn, no. Like the small person thing, I don't like. One SmackDown only Drew's like the real monster on SmackDown. The rest of those guys are short too, for the most part. Cody's not 6'7". Um, and then on SmackDown, I probably would put it back on Jade. Like I think Jade is a great heel champion if you let her be a great heel champion. I just think that they've kind of ruined her. Or dark horse pick Julia. Like give Julia a shot, a run with the title, but just let her beat people up. Like Julia's a menace. Like they have just completely ruined her on SmackDown. Like she is a menace. She is Oscar light. Like she could be that person who just really just be like she could just beat the living hell out of people, and kind of elevate the title, be a international champion. Yeah, yeah. Those will be. Yes, they are ruining Kiana James. Like this whole interaction between Kiana James and Julia is not helping either one of them. Like them, their fracture and they're in each other's face. It's not helping either one of them. This is a feud that nobody asked for, and
And
it's
that we're
gonna
going
be
to
a
get
main.
for a while. Yep.
Oh, we'll get it on main event. I don't think we're gonna get it too much on SmackDown, unfortunately. Then we get to some more real wrestling, and we get some actual real wrestling because Ray Phoenix versus Axiom is a
That was
great
good.
match. Yeah, like it's gonna be a great match, no matter how you dice it up. These guys are insane. They made a big deal of Ray Phoenix defending a AAA cruiserweight championship on SmackDown. We all know he wasn't gonna lose it on the SmackDown, like on his first defense. They just wanted to put on a banger match, and they did. Like they put on a banger match. Really, not much more to say about it. It was a great match.
It was. It was a very, very good match. The future of the Luchadors, or is that Dragon Lee? I can't remember who the future is.
Dragon Lee is the future
Dragon Lee is the
luchadors.
future. Okay, that's right, because he's
Um,
on Raw.
yeah. Um, then because it kind of missed it earlier, Gunther they kept uh, Gunther was complaining that he didn't get a fair shake, so I guess they let him. Uh, Nick Aldis got upset and said, "Hey, you get to pick your referee." What? And who did he pick? He said, "I want somebody who's honest. I want somebody who is who's gonna call this thing straight down the middle because he's a good guy. The last real guy, the last real good guy."
I
Sami Zayn,
knew it the
of course.
minute he said he wanted it. He was going to have a special guest referee. The minute he said it, I
Yes,
knew it was going to be Sami Zayn. I knew it.
for sure, for
There
sure.
was no other option at that point in time.
I would say the only other option would be if Randy Orton came back. Like that would be the only other option, but that just wouldn't make any sense. It had to be Sami Zayn. Like it just had to. So Sammy is going to be the special guest referee. They're fighting this Friday, in a rare title match on SmackDown. Now Cody has done that. He's been the only person I feel like
Yep.
who actually does defend his title on live TV, on regular TV. Um, so I really can't complain about that, but everything else about his title reign, like he's just not a good champion. Like he's so much better as the plucky underdog baby face, always getting screwed over at every moment. Then he has the title win, and everybody gets elated, and then like 3 weeks later, we're just like, oh, I'm tired of Cody. Like, um, then we get Trick Williams, who comes down. He's upset. He's not advancing the King of the Ring, and then Ricky Saints,
For who? For what?
who Ricky Williams was a Saint at one
Yes, he
point in
was.
time, but but Ricky Saints comes down to the ring, and then Carmelo Hayes music hits, and he just like brushes past Ricky Saints, and we are just cruising for this triple threat. Let's just get to it. Trick Williams is great. He beats everybody up. He stands tall at the end of the segment. And I don't remember much about the segment other than
It was just all of them going back and forth at each other.
yeah,
And
yeah,
and listen, Ricky Saints came out his first match on fire. Then he was kind of like, eh. And now that he's in this with these two, it seems like he's kind of picking it up a little bit. And now I'm kind of a little bit more. Now I'll pay attention a little bit more to him. Before I was just like, I'll get the guy off the screen. I just move to the next segment, please. No, this looks like it's going to be a damn good triple threat because we already know Carmelo and Trick can go, and Ricky's not a bad wrestler. He just wasn't being presented. His presentation was nah. I'll give you a hell yeah for King Jey.
Oh man, we'll
get the Jey.
Dangerously close. we are dangerously close to that.
I think you're gonna get the hell yeah, but I think
and definitely welcome to the Island of Relevancy, Kevin. Definitely thanks for joining. Subscribe if you aren't already. Check us out. We show up. Yeah, we show up every Wednesday night around the same time. Then we get to. Did we get to the tag team match? Oh, we had Solo backstage. Him and Royce. I feel bad for Royce Keys. Like, I really do. They gave him his AEW gimmick, and then gave him a terrible theme, and I do notice he really does try to pump the crowd up when he's coming down to the ring because nobody cheers for him.
No,
because
his team sucks.
In all actuality, he's just a much better heel than he is a babyface. Like
but the theme
much better heel.
The theme takes the like Monday night, a new theme debuted, and it is mind blowing what they're doing. Like, how is Triple H the King of Kings? D-Generation X, all those themes that he sat through in all of those eras. How is he sitting there going, yeah, that's good. I like that. Yeah.
Well, I did see an interview James Johnson had with Chris Van Vliet where he said that they're doing these guys a disservice because that's such a big part of their package, right?
Yes.
You remember, like, imagine Stone Cold having like a trash thing. When a glass shatters, man, like it does something to you. Yep. When Oba music's hit, it does something to you. Like the theme, Shawn Michaels. Like, yes, exactly. Like call and response, right? You could say whoop that. Yep. But like I remember the first time hearing Shawn Michaels theme song. Because the Rockers theme song was trash, right? That was the 80s, right? Rockers. Mm-hmm. Generic rock music, come down to the ring, two good-looking guys wrestle. First time you heard "Sexy Boy," like one, it fit Shawn Michaels like the persona perfectly, but it was so arrogant. It was just like, this guy's an asshole. Like, I hate this guy, but it became iconic.
You can go all the way back to Randy Savage's entrance.
Yes,
like that build up, that all of the. But now it's just like they're throwing generic tracks together and like giving awful AI lyrics to awful AI track. I know it's not AI. It's a duo, I think.
It might as well be. It might as well be.
Like, ew.
They just say, hey, I don't even want to say any of the AI names because I probably have all of them in my office somewhere. But it's just like, hey, such and such, create heavy metal. Because I did this when we first started the podcast. I was like, hey, I want a theme song, and I sent you the Island of Relevancy. Like,
I sent you one, and you went no.
AI makes some interesting stuff, and Royce so Kevin said Royce Keys should be a Trick Williams bodyguard. It would, but then like the problem with that is Trick is so far over. I don't think he helps him any. Like, because of course they eventually break up, kind of like the Street Profits. At some point, is gonna eventually break up, and it just, I don't know if it's gonna help Royce in the long run. It'll get him over. But like he hasn't really shown any personality, and one of my old young friends just commented in Facebook talking about the Knicks being world champions. Thank you. You know, I know you are not one of the people who doubted us.
No, hang on, I gotta let my dog out back.
I still don't know how to figure out this Facebook thing. But thanks so much, Johnson, for posting. But here we are, back to SmackDown. We get to the Kiana James, the Julia um, tiff that's going on, and I'm not. Yes, like AEW, not all of their themes work, but for the most part, most of their theme songs are really dope. Like they fit. Like MJF's theme is great. Ciampa's theme is great. Darby, I think, like I loved. I think he has a new theme, but I loved his old theme. It kind of fit. It kind of fit him. Swerve, of course. Like AEW, I think the people create their own theme songs in AEW. I don't think they have a specific group who does like Def Rebel, who are the worst thing that ever happened to WWE music. Because at some point, I mean, like during the Attitude Era, everybody I feel like had a banger theme. Like Mark Henry, Shucks with Chocolate. Like, come on, man. Like, like it was just.
I went out and I bought or downloaded off the pirate ship.
Yes.
Those theme songs, right? Like
Yes.
my
Used to
kid's
sell 'em.
mom at the time. I know my kid's mom at the time. We were together. We would get every Monday night. We would sit down and watch Monday Night Raw. She would make pigs in a blanket, like big hot dogs though with crescent rolls and cheese, and like, oh my god, we had the greatest time. And we were so invested in it. There was no internet to look up spoilers. There was no, I didn't read any kind of offline dirt sheets or nothing like that. I just watched every week and hoped like, oh, this is the week this is going to happen. And we just didn't know. But the themes, we played them in the car with the kids. We played them. I played them when I was driving to and from work. Like they were in my rotation of playlist. All of those themes back then. Now, probably not.
No. Like when I play 2K, I never liked the soundtrack of WWE 2K because they might have one good song on it, but like it's only 12 songs, so you hear the same 12 songs
Right.
a billion times over. So by the time you've heard them 200 times, you hate them. like no matter what, no matter how great, because there's some people who love the soundtrack.
Sure.
So I just put the themes on, right? Like I put Oscar had like they have some great themes, but they have some really bad ones. Like
Oh my
they're
God,
really there's some really, and Royce Keys is one of them. Fraction's another one of them. The themes that I hate. Hold on. Why does it keep pulling up other things when I'm trying to look at stuff? But yeah, back to the action. We get to a great tag team match. I can't even say that with a straight face. We got B-Fab Meechin, also known as Beechin, against Tiffany Stratton and Chelsea Green, because after their scuffle backstage earlier in the show, we make this tag team match. And I must say this. Meechin is a great wrestler.
Really, yeah.
Meechin could really wrestle. So nothing I ever say should ever be taken against her abilities in the ring. They have just painted her to have no character. Or she's wrestled the same people over and over and over. And now B-Fab's in the mix. And B-Fab's improved a lot. Chelsea's always great. Tiffany's always great. But like, for some reason, when they're on the screen, it just doesn't work for me. I wish it did, but it just never works for me. Like it simply just never does. And of course, B-Fab and Meechin win, which is very surprising. And Jey comes in, takes people out, and now I don't know where we're going from here. Why do we have Jey going after the women's US title? Like she just was the world champion. Like
it feels like
run it back.
It feels like it's a regression and they do things backwards. Like yes. I know I said it before. There's no progression. You don't do it like in the old days. You did the US title, then you went up to the Intercontinental title. Then you would, if you were good enough, you would go up for the big belt. they don't progress them that way. They just kind of throw them in willy-nilly here and there. Tiffany Stratton was the world champion. Now she's the U.S. champion. Like Becky Lynch, I guess I understand Becky Lynch because she made that belt better.
Yes.
But Tiffany isn't making the U.S. belt better because she's not defending it all the time. They're not doing a service to the belts the way I guess. I don't know. I don't know why.
Yeah. I'm not exactly sure why either. Like, I think that and it's hard to speak for them, but I think they think once they put the title on somebody, people are automatically going to rally behind them. Like the belt makes the person. That happens in some instances. This just ain't one of them. Like, but you also have to make them care. Like you really do. You have to make them. Julia had one of the worst title reigns that I've ever seen. Like,
Yep.
it was so terribly booked. They didn't make me care about her. When Chelsea won both times, I mean, Chelsea's such a bombastic character. Like, she's always gonna make everything work. They should just kept it on her. Like, but you got to give other people a chance, and they did, and it's just simply not working. It's not. Becky Lynch is Becky Lynch. Becky is the greatest of all. Like, she is elevated to a whole different stratosphere.
Messed up.
Which is why she should be the queen of the ring, which she won't be because she lost, right? Terrible. Moving right along. Then we get another backstage segment where Cody is like, what's going on, Nick? Why do we have this guy as the ref? Sammy's a wreck. Sammy's right backstage. And Cody didn't mince his words.
No.
Damn you. Damn you, man. Don't you see? Rude. Nia elevated the title, by the way. Nia was a great heel champion. I don't care what you say, Matt. But anyways, Sammy and Cody once again backstage. And Cody talking trash about Sammy. As if Sammy needed more ammo to screw him over next week against Gunther. The question is, do they really pull a trigger? Like, that's
on a
the
Friday
question.
night?
On a random Friday night, Juneteenth to be exact. Come on, we can't take the title off of Cody Raheem Rhodes on Juneteenth. Like, we can't do that. Can't we?
Oh my God. Yes, Triple H can. I didn't realize it was, oh shit. Yeah. Like, I actually got to go into work that day.
I do not.
We don't close. But, oh my God. There's absolutely zero shot that they take the belt off of Raheem.
Cody
Or maybe
Raheem on Juneteenth. How dare you?
Yep.
How dare you, Triple H?
That's going to be the day every white wrestler on the roster wins. That's what Triple H is going to do. Vince would do it. Vince wouldn't give it. Vince would do it for spite.
Oh my gosh, hilarious! But I really do wonder if they're gonna pull a trigger and have Gunther defeat Cody, because I mean the odds are all stacked against him. But then again, he is
That's
easy
when
to
Cody
find.
So if Gunther beats Cody, then Sammy and Cody have their little program, and Gunther defends the belt against.
As a fan of multi-man matches, if SummerSlam was just filled with triple threats, I'll be fine with that. It won't be. Like, that's not gonna happen. But I think that they should have a triple threat. No, don't you dare. Don't you dare say CM Punk's name.
He's mad at WWE. He's going back to AEW. He's having secret meetings with Tony Khan.
Touche. Yeah, he's mending those fences.
Him and Jack Perry went out to lunch.
Correct. He said, you know what? I'll let you choke me out right now. Like,
yep. Throw me through real glass. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool.
Exactly. Cry me a river, as they say. Back to SmackDown. We get to our main event. Fatal 4-Way. King of the Ring. like what is it? The quarterfinals? Yeah, quarterfinals, I guess.
Quarterfinals.
We have who do we have in this match? We got Jey, we got LA Knight, we have Royce Keys and Finn Balor. Two of those people in this match WWE hates. One of those people in this match WWE loves. One of the people in that match, I think is great.
So I knew Royce Keys wasn't winning right away because he got bad music.
Once again, one person you could always eliminate one person.
Yep. Okay.
Just like a multiple choice test, you could always eliminate one answer in a multiple choice test. Like there's always one outlandish answer. That's Royce Keys in this match.
Outlandish answer.
Yes.
Now the other three, you look at it and you go, okay, any one of these three could win it. No.
Any one of them.
No.
I kind of didn't think Finn would win.
No.
But at one point in the match, I was like, oh, LA Knight might win.
Nope.
Yeah. No. This is just this proves to me that they really hate him. Like he didn't even make it to the semifinals. Like he didn't make it past the first round. No. Terrible. And Miggity, thank you for popping in. Somebody else popped in on Facebook. I don't know if you're still here. I appreciate you popping in. He said it was interesting.
So I know
never watches
that Finn Balor is going to end up in a program with Damian Priest because he's going to rejoin the New Judgment Day.
Yes. How did I miss that?
He's going
to another great segment. R-Truth's the best. R-Truth is the absolute best. Where he's trying to get the game. He's trying to get the band back together.
The original Judgment.
Rhea's there. Finn. I mean, no knock. That actually would be kind of fire. Like
it really would.
That'd be kind of fire. But no, I think that Finn's actually gonna have a program with Tama Tonga because they had, of course,
that would be good. That'd be really good.
So much history between those two. Two of the original founders of the Bullet Club, Tama Tonga, Finn Balor. Those two would cook.
Yep.
Like Finn would sell his ass off for Tama and just make Tama look like a complete monster, which Tama looks like a complete monster now. Like he has everything you need to be a complete WWE wrestler. They have just booked him. No, I don't think his theme song is bad. Like all of the MFTs have a.
I don't remember it, but
they all have a similar like island theme, theme, and it's not bad. It's just
right.
I mean, I think Solo has one of the best theme songs on SmackDown. Solo's theme is just completely badass, and I think his is close. Jacob's clears probably that one as well. But anyway, back to the match. LA Knight had things in hand. Royce Keys then had things in hand. Hit a huge spine buster. He pins LA Knight. Jey Uso comes off the top rope, splashes him, which looks like that hurt a lot. And then pins LA Knight to advance in the King of the Ring tournament. And that just let me know that WWE has absolutely zero faith in LA Knight. He is this generation's Damian Sandow, unfortunately.
Wow.
Like he just you think they're gonna help, like you think they're gonna push him at some point, and it's just like, oh, he could do the King of the Ring, oh, he would do the Money in the Bank, and he just always gets close, always the bridesmaid, never the bride, unfortunately for him. But once again, like Bailey said, I get paid really, really well. Chelsea says the same thing. I get paid really, really well. I know he gets paid really, really well.
Absolutely.
You have a wonderful career. You have a wonderful job. Sometimes it's just not your day. Like, and unfortunately it sucks. I'm pretty sure he wants to be a world champion. I don't think it's going to happen in WWE. I think he's going to have to leave. He has done, him and Triple H might have to actually fight it out Like like he that I don't even know what else to say because he just I mean he is sniffed big wins, but he has lost so many of those big matches. You just don't
Yep.
believe him. Like you don't believe he
Yeah.
ever has the chance to win those big matches, no matter how much they cheer.
Mm-mm.
But then we get to Monday, because that ends SmackDown, and Jey walking around that King of the Ring crown was hilarious to end the show. Where he's just like looking at it. I tried to find a better picture for the thumbnail, but I couldn't
No, that
find the
worked.
one picture of him looking like it was hilarious, man. Like it was funny scene. Jay's a clown. Like Jey
I
really
love
is a clown.
Jay.
Then we get to Monday. Let me see if I could pull Monday's thing up.
Monday had a opening. Listen, I am starting to like Roman's lackey. He said his name on Monday, and I forget what his name is, but he said his name when he brought him, when he had him bring the box over. I like that Roman has a lackey like that. It's
The
not
one
in the
guy who brings him
bloodline.
the title,
The guy who
the
brings him
little
the title,
scrawny guy, yeah.
the guy who brought him the box, the guy who hands him a microphone. Like, I like that Roman has a guy now. I appreciate that.
Yeah, Roman shows up, goes to the ring. Everybody gets a pound. He looks at Jacob. Jacob, shakes his hand, and I absolutely hate this. Like when I love the Bloodline saga. I thought it was the greatest story that WWE ever told. Um, but boy, they're redoing it, and I just got another message on Facebook. Good thing Raw streams on Netflix now. I'm in that era of consuming media all of a sudden. Pretty sure I'm missing out on something somewhere apps and stuff. I don't know what that means, Miggity. But yes, Raw does stream on Netflix, so you don't really ever have to watch it live. It is better if you watch it live with a VPN. I will say that it is
I,
100% better
you
to watch
know,
it
I
live with a VPN.
I mentioned something on Monday night in the chat. I'm having this weird issue now where I watch it on my laptop, right? And I
Hmm.
go to my VPN, then I pull Chrome up, then I go to
Hmm.
Chrome, and then it tells me that you're not authorized to watch in this household, and it sends me a code to my email. I'm like, okay, I'll go through with that. I
Hmm.
use the code for my email, and then halfway through the show, it tells me that, oh, we see that you're in another country, you can't watch this anymore. I'm like,
Yeah,
so
I've never watched it
I
on my laptop.
the other way I was watching it was on Apple TV, but I was playing a game at the same time, so I was kind of multitasking. So now I got to figure out why that problem's happening, and I hope I don't have to clear the cache because I hate doing that because then I forget stuff.
I
I'm
don't
old.
think I've I don't think I've ever done that on my laptop ever.
Yeah,
Um,
but
but
I digress.
I started watching it again on Apple TV because it kept kicking me off of Apple TV before
Hmm.
when I first started using the VPN, but it doesn't do that anymore. I started using my Fire Stick. Um,
Okay.
but Apple TV works again. Like I haven't had any issues since really the initial time that I first got that VPN. Like the first month, I would say every single time it would kick me off, like
I
four or
have
five times.
I had the Apple TV box. Is that what you?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I just downloaded it onto that, and then I start that, and then I bring up Netflix after that's on. Yeah,
yeah,
that I
yeah.
haven't had
No,
a problem with. I'm just
no,
having a problem off of Chrome on my laptop now, and
yeah.
Firefox and
It was
Safari.
kicking me off. See,
God, I hate it.
I don't
Anyway,
like why. I'll be totally honest. I don't like watching things other than YouTube on my laptop. Like
I
I don't
try not. Well,
stream things.
I have a decent sized monitor. I have like a 24-inch monitor next to my laptop. So like when I'm doing stuff, like I'll have Discord on my laptop, and then I have like YouTube videos, or when I had Hulu, I was watching Hulu. I don't have Hulu anymore. I jumped on I'm sailing a seven seas right now.
I don't think you. I have the Bat Cave in my office. I have like I have so many monitors and TVs in there. Like it's crazy. It is crazy. But I don't like. I just don't. I don't like watching anything on my computer. Like I just watch YouTube on my computer. I watch TV on my TV. I don't. I'm just weird like that. Um, but the Apple TV is not giving me any issues. So, Megity, if you're still here, get you get VPN. I think what
Yep.
is it?
Sewer
What
Shark.
is it?
Or
Surfshark. There you go.
Sewer
Stephanie
Shark was
McMahon says Surfshark is where it's at. Get a
Sewer
VPN.
Shark.
Watch it live, because then you'll
Sewer
catch
Shark was a Sega game. Sewer Shark was a Sega CD game. Sega
Oh,
Genesis.
Sewer Shark. Great game. Never
Yep.
beat it though, because I
We
was
did.
like, man,
We had
never
three
beat it.
guys down the shore one year during senior week. We had three guys and we were drinking and we would just rotate guys around. When one guy got stuck in a part, another guy would come in and we would like give each other pointers. It took us
That just
all
sounds
all day
types of
and we
crazy.
beat it. That's all time awesome.
That's-
Because after we beat Sewer Shark, I'm not gonna lie, we ordered KFC, took a long nap, and then drank the rest of the night. It was awesome.
I never beat Sewer Shark. That game was so hard. There was certain parts of it, like I would get
Yeah.
pretty far because it was all like one level, wasn't it? It was like one
Yep.
long. Like yeah, it was crazy. Didn't
Awesome.
didn't enjoy that. Hold up, you're watching on your laptop while you make. You know what? F grad school.
Yeah.
I'm in grad school right now, and it absolutely sucks. Especially taking 2 classes during the summer, and I hate it. But I will be happy once it's done. Anyways, moving back to Monday Night Raw. I'm sorry, you were saying something.
No, they're in the ring. You're good.
The Jake.
They're in the ring. Jacob.
He gets gifted something. I don't know. I don't even remember what they. Is it the Ulafala? Like, is it a
It
different?
wasn't Ulafala, but I thought it was a
Was-
string of sausages, like in the old Bugs Bunny Tom and Jerry cartoons. I looked like
I
a
don't-
whole like.
I
He got a
don't want
brown
to be
Ulafala.
disrespectful. I don't want to be disrespectful to anybody's culture, but it did look weird.
Yeah.
It did look weird.
Yeah.
I didn't listen to what anything they were saying, but I saw him put it on, and then I saw Eric Andre get too
Dude.
close to him.
Dude. So he basically told Jacob that they had to band together in the face of the whispers and that everybody in the locker room's talking and so the bloodline can continue to dominate. And he puts this Ulafala around his neck. Now, I don't remember if he ever did that to Jimmy and Jey. Maybe he did,
No.
and I just don't remember.
I don't think he gave them maybe. I don't remember.
Right. So I don't remember, but Jacob now has a Ulafala. And yes,
He had to have, because this is the same story, but I
Right.
digress. Like he
and
had
Jey,
to have.
Jey didn't look happy either. Jey looked pissed. Because Jey
And
didn't
that's
want to
why-
go up and they all went and they did the ones, and Jey wasn't going over, and Jimmy had to go over and talk to him again. He got come over and
Oh, what? One of the twins is upset of another member of the bloodline? Like,
yes,
like
There's a
here
new-
we are. Like this
it's a new
is the,
wrinkle in the bloodline story.
last time it was Jimmy. This time it's Jey. And then Jay's gonna save. Like, come on, man. Like that's what upset me, because I saw that and I was like, why are they doing the same thing over and over again? Like, I get it. It worked the first time. It also worked because Sami Zayn made it work. Jacob, great. Not as great of a character as Sami Zayn's character was.
No,
That's how goofy he was.
and I'm glad, because then we would literally be seeing the exact same thing. But when they got out of the ring, and look, Eric Andre's there to promote a TV show. Or a movie, I think. But that's awesome.
Yes.
And he dabs Roman, he gives him and Jimmy and Jey, and then Jacobs comes by and, sir, you have watched wrestling. He's flipping the Ulafala around. He's not even just like
He's
flipping it around. Like, look at this. This is cool. Look at it. And he's like,
well, he got what he deserved.
and he beat his ass. He pulled him over, beat his ass, pulled him into the ring, was running up to do this, and then Adam Pearce, no, Everybody's in the rings trying to stop him. And here comes Roman. Roman walks back. Adam, please stop him. Roman's like, get down. We're
Do
good.
it.
And then maybe Adam said thank you the wrong way. Something in Adam's tone. Or just Roman was like, F it.
Nah, do it. Do it.
He gave him
Do it.
yeah.
Do it, lapdog. Do it.
Hey, man, to Eric's credit, he did pull up for him. So he was coached well.
You would hope so, because that's a big ass dude flying off the top rope on top of you. And then Roman said, you know what? Do it again. Like, he didn't learn his lesson. He's not dead yet. Go ahead and do it again. Go ahead and do it again. Yeah, pretty much. That ended that segment. And I was just disappointed. Not in the segment, just in the fact that we're doing the bloodline. And I was one of the people defending it when they first restarted. I was like, nah, they're not gonna do the same thing again. Like, they have so many different stories to tell. They don't.
Nope.
They're telling the same story. They're telling the same story over and over again. We are in the second inning now. We're going backwards. Like,
we are.
We're going backwards. We're now in the second inning. We were in the third inning.
I think we're in the rain
now
delay.
In the second. Yes.
We're in a rain delay.
Putting the tarp down. They're putting the tarp down.
Yeah.
What do we have next? Because I can't.
Then we got Queen of the Ring semi. Io Sky, who was one of the greatest women wrestlers on the roster, if not the greatest pure wrestler, versus Raquel Rodriguez, who is one of the best big women, if not the best big woman on the roster.
This was the semifinals?
This is the semifinals. This is to go to the finals.
Now, I didn't think Io was going to win the first round. I damn sure didn't think Io was going to win the second round. The Judgment Day is never going to end, because we're never going to break these women up. We're just going to run this into the very ground. Like, Raquel is going to be ready to retire, and finally she's going to break away from Liv and have a retirement match where she finally beats her when she's like 43. And Pyro's going to go off and she's like, I finally did it. I finally got from under your heel. And the Judgment Day this will be on the Judgment Day's 20th anniversary. Like this.
Yep. That's about right.
I don't think they believe in her, and they've cooled her off so much to where the fans aren't really invested. Because Raquel should have won this match. Io, great wrestler, but story-wise, Raquel winning makes so much more sense.
It absolutely makes so much more sense, because now the other, I kind of wanted to see Raquel win this, but
I don't remember anything about this match other than when Io won. I was like, okay, damn, she won. Like, we had Liv and Roxanne doing the
Liv wasn't
shenanigans.
Liv didn't come out. No.
Oh, then I for sure wasn't paying attention. I could
have Liv was completely absent during this match.
Yeah, interesting.
Which you would think.
That's not. I mean, like, then what? That means Liv's gonna lose, and then they fight for.
I don't know.
Because they can't fight at SummerSlam, because the winner of unless they go for Rhea, but they're not gonna go for Rhea because Rhea's hurt. So what are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing? Who knows? But Io won. And now here we are.
Now here we are with the next worst entrance music on the roster as a whole. Coming off of one of the greatest wrestling matches of all time. And this is what you do to him. You give him this music.
Hey, such and such, give me the most generic Def Leppard / Poison / something yacht rock. Give me that.
It was so bad. Like, it wasn't even like, oh, okay, maybe they can make this. No, this was so bad.
It sounded really low. Like at least
Ooh.
on my TV, it sounded really low. I don't like his
Yep.
new graphic. Like they really are undoing everything that they just did. Like I get it. They're trying to portray him as a hero now. Like now he's helping Rey Mysterio. He
That was
understands
not
lucha
hero music.
libre.
That was not
And
hero music.
yeah, yeah, no, no, not at all. Um, but yeah, Chad Gable coming out. I don't remember much of anything.
It's just he fought Rusev.
Oh, with Ethan Page, who like,
Yeah. It was Gable
okay,
versus
cool,
Rusev with
cool.
Ethan Page interfering, and then the
Yes,
other the other the other two made the save.
yes.
And
Moving right
it was a
along.
good match. It was a really good match.
I don't remember anything. Like I remember Ethan Page just being there and just walking around with a suit on. Like I'm not exactly sure what they're doing with him. They're like
Wow.
oversaturating, like they're forcing him on TV all the time.
Yep. No, it was a really, really, really good match. Gable came from behind to win.
Mm.
Mysterio and Dragon Lee came out to make the save. And, you know, they're really they've really they're doing a great job telling a story with Gable right now. I just hope they pay it off because man, does he deserve something. He deserves something.
I don't think he's gonna get anything because I don't think the American fans like the common fan, the
Yeah.
the average watching fan who
Mm-hmm.
doesn't consume 24 hours of wrestling. I don't think that it resonates with them. Like I just don't because they didn't watch the mass versus mass match. They had no investment because they didn't really invest in that storyline on
No.
American TV. Like they got all the good stuff on AAA, but everybody doesn't watch AAA.
Right. Well, he won.
Cool. All right, I think you froze.
Did
All
I
right.
freeze?
Yes, for a second.
Oh. Well, then we get LA Knight.
Yeah.
LA Knight in the ring,
Yep.
right? And he got beat up.
The twins come down. They have words. Like people just say, like, man, I might have to just stop everything that I'm doing in life to sit down and try to pay attention to what's, but it's so uninteresting to me. Like when he
Yeah.
speaks, when LA Knight speaks, like, oh, I'm gonna go after the world champion. I hate Roman Reigns. Like he says the same thing every single time. Like he's not saying anything new. And I just check out. Like I literally like when him and Cody speak, I literally check out because I
I
don't want to hear anything they have to say.
I pay more attention to LA Knight now because he is purposely trying to break them. And he almost got he got Jimmy tonight, Monday night. He told Jimmy he was going to smack Solo all the way back to a factory reset. And Jimmy broke.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
those are like what now that he's trying to like so I saw an interview with him with I think it was Chris Van Vliet too. I saw just a snippet of it where he said
Mm.
they basically have a framework of what they're going to do, but he doesn't tell anybody what he's actually going to say. It's just like we're going to stay within this framework, and then he says stuff, and I'm pretty sure he purposely is trying to break them because the Ufalafa thing, Jimmy Jey was done. Like he said Ufalafa, and Jey was hanging on for dear life. He said this to Jimmy, and Jimmy just cracked. And you know, that's the only reason I pay attention to LA Knight now because I want to hear what he's going to say and how funny he's going to be. Give me one
Man,
second now. I'm going to let my dog back in.
you're exactly. You're a better man than me. Like I can't take anything he says seriously. Like I don't know. Maybe he'll go on a generational run, but I don't think so. It'll have to be after Saudi because I don't think the Saudis want him to be their guy. Like it'll be Cody. Cody will figure out a way to be champion by WrestleMania next year.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So the twins beat up LA Knight, and then what? Because I don't like. Once again, I'm. It just happened a few days ago. I have no idea what. Like it just it was very uninteresting until the end. I would say the end piqued my interest.
What of that segment?
No, of the show, the
Oh,
complete show.
yeah. He was about to go after him with a chair, and Jacob rolled up in the ring, and Tonga death gripped him, and
Yes,
off we go. Okay. Yeah.
cool,
Uh,
cool.
yeah.
I'm uninterested in the bloodline. Like I just am.
They need to do something to suck me back in right now, because it's, I don't want to say stale, but uninteresting in the way they're going right now is a better phrasing for me.
Yes.
And then we had another match. Woohoo!
Cool.
Charlotte Flair versus Roxanne Perez.
Is this a queen? Oh no, this is just just you guys took out Alexa. Now I have to beat you up.
Yep.
I love Roxanne.
It was a good match. It was
Yes,
it was a weird lead up to it, but it was a damn good match. I don't think either one of the two of them can have a bad match.
Yes. Their their body types make them a very odd pairing.
Yes.
But they work like Roxanne could work with anybody. She's smaller than most people
Mm-hmm.
in the ring, but she just makes it work. And this time, I think Liv and Raquel were there.
Yes.
Yes, that's what I do remember. I remember Liv being at the ringside, and she was definitely there for this because
So the
now her and
story,
Charlotte have beef.
the story going into it was, oh, it's a shame Raquel lost, but you can go beat up Charlotte and weaken her for me to beat her in my King of the Ring tournament. So yes, they're
Makes sense.
sowing dissension. Yes, we think the Judgment Day is on its last legs, like we think every couple of weeks. No, the Judgment Day is not. Like you said, in 20 years, the Judgment Day will be doing their 20th anniversary in the clubhouse with Dom with like a handlebar mustache and hair down to his ass, and it'll just be awesome.
Finn will be back, like Damien, like the whole gang will be back by then.
Yep.
Because we're gonna run through like
We're
they're
gonna
gonna like
Yep.
just
Full
it's gonna
circle.
be a never ending cycle. Yes.
Um, and then we move on to Javon Evans versus Austin Theory, right?
Yeah,
Because
Javon came. I remember he came down to the ring, said he's gonna beat people up,
yep,
and then Logan Paul's music came on out of nowhere,
yep,
and it was just like, what? I do remember this, and I was like, okay, this is interesting.
mm-hmm.
Why are they here? Like, why are you guys here? Why were they there? To try to not try to get Javon Evans into the vision. To tell Javon Evans he's there. No, this wasn't a request. You're now in the vision. Like,
Yep. Welcome to the Vision. You're in.
what do you? That works. And then Javon Evans just pulls down his pants because he has his gear underneath his pants, and he's like, "I'm ready. Like, let's just have a fight." I really do like that aspect of Javon Evans. Like
Right.
he'll talk for like 2 minutes, and he's like, "I'm just gonna punch you in the mouth." Like,
Right. Yes.
like why are we talking? Let's just wrestle. I love that aspect of his character. And then he fought Theory, and then I lost interest in Austin Theory.
It's a shame.
Because he doesn't work. Braun then teleported out of nowhere and destroyed Javon Evans to get a DQ of this match. And I completely realized that I hate the Vision now.
They said that this was one of the best spears. It was a good spear.
It was terrible camera work, but
it was terrible camera work because it didn't capture. Like, he was trying to do an OG cutter, right? And Braun again just appeared like Star Trek teleported him into the ring, and he just boom speared him. On a better camera angle, I bet that looked great.
Yes, the camera angle was behind Javon, so you just saw the spear coming. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Braun makes sense. It's the Vision. He's half of the tag team champion. Yeah, once again, Braun is supposed to be up next. Braun is not up next right now. Like Braun had that CM Punk match, and ever since that CM Punk match, he has not been Braun Breaker anymore. He has been a guy who's part of the Vision, who just barks, and he shows up and spears people every now and then. Now, granted, he has been hurt a little bit, but
when they announced the match, he's going to have. I mean, they had two. There were two vignettes. There was a Seth Rollins vignette, and then there was a Braun Breaker vignette later in the show. And now we're getting a steel cage match between Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker for some reason.
I would say a match that nobody cares about.
I'm sure it's going to be a great match.
Yeah, but
why?
I think Braun's going to lose.
I think he's going to lose too.
I don't think he wins that match.
No, I think this is the start of Seth Rollins' return to the title picture.
I would say unless Bronson Reed comes up and splashes Seth off the top of the cage.
I mean, he's been working out. You haven't had a real shock return in a while, right? I don't think.
I mean,
Night of Champions,
he'll show up.
Bronson Reed shows up, and there's shenanigans inside the cage. Okay. Interests me, you know?
Doesn't really help Braun, but I mean, it'll help Braun. A win will help Braun. Because losing to Seth, doesn't help at all.
No.
Actually, feuding with Seth still isn't helping him at all because he's got nothing out of this.
No.
Like, absolutely nothing.
That's really not getting anything out of this at this point. He got his revenge.
Yeah. Like, cool. They're having a steel cage match.
Yeah.
Cool. Night of Champions is this weekend? Or is it next weekend? It's this weekend?
Is it this weekend? Wait.
I don't know.
I think it might be next weekend. It's
cool.
Next weekend. It's this 27th.
Great.
It's a 1:00 start Eastern time. So you can watch your wrestling by the pool. Oh, wait, that'll be me laying in the pool watching wrestling on a big 75-inch TV that Matt just bought for poolside.
That's cool.
That's what's up. Hopefully it don't rain. And then we got the main event of the night because somebody on Raw was watching our show when you correctly predicted that Dominic would win and face Obafemi in a King of the Ring match.
Yes.
So earlier in the night, Dominic and JD went to visit Danhausen. And Dominic had like $40,000.
Yes, with the bag. Okay, I remember that.
And put it on the table and wanted him to curse Obafemi. And Danhausen was like, the Obafemi? No. No, and he rattled off a list of demands. The camera panned over to Dom and JD, who turned around to talk to each other, and panned back to the computer that Danhausen has just in all his backstage segments now is just tapping on the computer. That's all he's doing. And the money's gone and Danhausen's gone. No curse.
Of course it is.
Liv had also tried to get Danhausen earlier in the night. I forgot about this also. To throw a curse on someone, and Danhausen asked for He wanted to be in Liv's music video, a song written about Danhausen singing the song. And there's another list of absurd demands that just make him funny.
Yes. Danhausen has also told the Knicks he wants them to sign him for one day so he can retire as a champion.
Why do you not do that? Why would you not do that?
They should do it at the parade tomorrow. I'm pretty sure they will do it at the parade tomorrow.
God.
I'm 100% sure they will do it at the parade tomorrow. He will show up at that parade on a float, maybe not on the float, but at the end when everybody's speaking, he's going to pop up. And he's going to say, I encouraged you guys. Congratulations. I'm a Knick for life. Thank you. And then disappear. But before this match happened, backstage, Roman, the tribal chief, the head of the table, was talking to Jacob. Jacob said, I did it. I took care of what I was supposed to take care of earlier. I helped the twins. He said, yeah, I saw that. Come here, Jacob. I got one more thing I need you to do. And he whispered something in his ear. And Jacob said, I got it. And I said, damn. I wonder what that one more thing is that he has to do. Then the main event was going to happen. I was like, oh, snap. Jacob's going to come down there, and we're going to see Jacob and Obafemi in the same ring. That did not happen, and I was so disappointed. Because I thought that was how Dominic was going to win, because I was like, oh, do you really want Jey to have to face Obafemi? Because Obafemi's going to murder Jey. But Obafemi's not going to murder Jey. Because after the match, now Obafemi, Dom tried to run away from Oba. Dom was just being sneaky. And then Oba caught up to him. And Oba put the hurt on him. And Oba beat him. And then after the match, Oba ran his mouth. He said, I'm going to be the king of the ring. The king of the ring is at Night of Champions in Saudi Arabia. The winner of the King of the Ring then faces the WWE or World Heavyweight Champion at SummerSlam. You can't do two things. Now if Oba fights Brock, because SummerSlam's 2 nights, right?
Yup.
Imagine a world in which Oba wins the King of the Ring, fights Brock night 1, retires Brock night 1, and then fights the champion and becomes champion night 2. I didn't even think of that, because that would be the greatest thing ever. That's not going to happen, though.
No.
Because Jacob's going to obliterate Oba next week when he fights Jey, or whenever Night of Champions is. Jey and Oba. The Bloodline's going to cost Oba the match. Or no, Brock's going to cost Oba the match.
That's my thought was that Jey and Oba are going to fight, right? Brock's going to come out and cost Oba that match.
Yes.
And get them to SummerSlam. Now, if for some reason that does not happen, then I guess you see Jacob come out and cost Oba that match. But no matter how you spin it, no matter how you flip it, no matter which way you want to go, Jey Uso is going to go be King of the Ring.
Yes, correct. So the way I see it is, before the match starts, Oba's going to have his entrance. Jay's going to have his entrance. They're going to be, hyping it up, and then Oba's going to hit before the bell rings. Brock's going to come down there and F5 Oba like 10 times. Like he's going to, and Jay's just going to look like, damn, that looks like that sucks. He's just actually, while Brock is F5 and Oba, Jay's going to be running back his theme. He's going to Jay's going to run it back like 4 times.
Jump up on the announce table, just go like that.
Yes.
That hurts.
Damn, that sucks, Oba. Because Brock is just going to obliterate him in the ring. He's going to hit him with at least 10 F5s.
and it'll definitely be before the bell rings.
Correct. To not get him disqualified.
Right.
And then after the 10th at 5, then Jey will come in the ring because Obo's still stand up because Obo's just going to keep getting back up. And Brock's going to keep hitting him. And then after the 10th one, Brock's like, you know what, I'm done. And then Jay's going to come in and spear him. And then he's going to win and he's going to become the champion. Oh, he's going to be king of the ring. And I'm going to boo so loud in my house because that's just silly. But that's what's going to happen. And we know it's going to happen because they watch and listen to us every single week.
Yep.
On the Island of Relevancy. And I'm not even mad at it. Like, I really, now my idea of Oba winning and then fighting 2 nights in a row would be so awesome.
I would love to see that happen. You retire Brock and then win the belt, or you win the belt and retire Brock. Brock challenges you for the belt. You say, okay, I'll fight you for the belt, but it's a retirement match. I win. I win. You retire. You win. You get the belt.
I think they would do it the other way because that's just too much. Well, that actually would get you ready to watch night 2. I don't think people are gonna need an additional reason to watch night number 2. But
featuring him on both nights
that would be insane. That would be so dope though. Like that would be great.
100%.
But that's not going to happen because
unfortunately
WWE doesn't book greatness. But I mean, now that the Knicks season's over, now that I can actually sit down and invest time into watching, wrestling again, because I'm telling you, I would try, like I would watch the game and then like the next day or 2 days later. I'm so glad we didn't do an episode last week because I don't think I watched either show last week because I had a lot of schoolwork going on.
Right.
But then other than schoolwork, I was all invested on the finals. But yeah, like Clash of Champions next weekend, and then SummerSlam is a few weeks after that. Like SummerSlam is in August, like the second week of August. Hopefully, and there is a Saturday night's main event in between that.
It's August 1st and August 2nd. It's right at the beginning of the month.
Yeah, there's 18th of July is the Saturday night's main event at the world's greatest arena, the home of the 2026 NBA World Champion New York Knicks. It's the 18th of July because they'll be here at the 11th of July. Those tickets was just too much. I'm good.
They're coming here for SmackDown. Unless I get them for free, I'm not interested. Or if somebody wants to buy them for me, Matt, I'm not interested.
Yeah. I mean, just good times. Good times. I just hope, I really do hope we switch up this bloodline story because it really feels like we're treading down the same road again. Like it just feels like we're treading down that same road. And yeah. Exactly. Yeah, Matt's like, I'm ready to pay for it.
Okay. I'll go see Micro.
Micro. But anyways, I think that'll end the show because I definitely need to eat something.
Yes.
I just hope we get a better product. Instead of getting mid, we get something better, and we really, really, really cook for SummerSlam because they need SummerSlam to work.
Like they do.
The crazy thing is, fans have been complaining about the product, but they just been counting money. They just been printing money. All of the shows making money. I mean, one, because the ticket prices are insane. But I mean, here we are. But thank you so much, of course, Matt, for popping in. Just loving on Nia like he does every week.
He's a big. He's got a poster of her by the pool.
For sure. Definitely. Thanks, Miggity, one of my old friends, guy I grew up with. One of my old soldiers popped in, Adam Johnson. Appreciate you popping in on Facebook. Once again, I haven't figured the Facebook algorithm out. And there was somebody who popped in.
Kevin Abreu,
Evan
D4X,
Abreu.
earlier
Definitely
in
appreciate it. And of course, Ace popped in. We definitely appreciate everybody. Like and subscribe to the Island of Relevancy. Come check us out every week. Generally on Wednesdays, sometimes on Thursdays. I once again have to do a way better job if we're not going to do it on Wednesdays to post that we're going to do it on Thursday. But man, it's summertime. I got tickets to Spider Man. Like,
I got tickets.
Man, we
I'm
gonna have
upset.
to.
I'm upset for two reasons, really fast. One, I'm upset that I'm waiting until Saturday to see it that week because the whole movie's going to be spoiled for me.
For sure.
Because I'm going with my son and he's off on Saturdays. And two, I'm upset that the trailer was awesome, but now I know the movie and I didn't need that second.
I don't think you do. That's the crazy thing is, I don't think you do.
I hope not.
I have tickets for Wednesday and I have tickets for Thursday.
I saw you. You lucky.
I didn't plan it that way, but it just happened that way.
The Amazon seats, they had nothing that wasn't like right front row at any of the theaters near me, and I ain't doing that.
The great thing about me is I love the front row.
No,
see that's like the front two rows never. The front two rows never get taken. That's where I live. I don't like the front row. Like that's insane work. But like I could do the second row. I could do the third row.
I like all the way back. And I like there's that wheelchair spot. Like, you got wheelchairs. Mm-hmm. I like the wheelchairs friends spot. Because there's two right in the middle always. And no wheelchairs come to the movies. I mean, I've been lucky so far. The day it happens, though, it's going to be Spider-Man or Doomsday. And it's going to be like, you got to go there. And that's what's going to happen.
I've had that happen to me. I've had that happen to me about 3 times. And most of the time it wasn't. It honestly wasn't. It was older people.
Okay.
Like they're like, hey, we typically sit here, and it's like, damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Like,
yeah.
Do I want to just tell y'all to go F yourselves or just be a good human?
Well,
I'm always a good human.
These are assigned seats. So.
No, they are, but old people don't care about that. Like old people don't care about that. Like that's what I did learn about movies is old people, if they want to sit in your seat, they're gonna come in like unless you really get buck with them. You just give up because it's just like, all right, I'm not about to argue with you.
You can have my seat
90
if you can tell me who stars in Spider-Man.
Touche. I don't think it'll be old people in Spider-Man, but it's usually those like other type movies. But anyways, definitely thank y'all for popping in to the Island of Relevancy. We'll catch y'all next week. And of course, I'm not ready because I had the full screen going.
That's all right.
I'm never ready. Never, ever ready. But now I am. Here we go. Catch y'all.